Welcome back, everybody. It's two degenerates from the podcast from Saturdays to Sundays. I'm one of your hosts, Kale, and sitting right across from me is Cam. And today we're going to do a little switcheroo on you just real quick. Actually, we got two switcheroos. Cam doesn't know about the other one.
Okay.
One switcheroo is today we're going to talk about NFL. I'm going on vacation tonight, so unfortunately I will not be here to record. So on Thursday, you're going to get just Cam. Plain Jane, that simple. He's going to talk your ear off, and then possibly even Tuesday, it's going to be just Cam, and then I will be regularly scheduled program Thursday of next week.
He's going to be living it up in Florida.
Yeah, I'm being the Florida. But anyway, I got a little game for Cam. He didn't know about this. So it's 15 would you rather NFL questions.
All right.
It's very simple. There's no right or wrong answer. But would you rather get sacked by an unblocked J.J. Watt or get sacked by an unblocked Ndamukong Suh?
JJ. The Dolphins is going to fucking step on my neck.
He would. Okay. Would you rather... Where'd it go? Okay, I got it. See your hated rival win 5 Super Bowls in the next decade or never be able to watch football ever again.
Rivals. I would say the Steelers' biggest rivals, the Ravens.
100%.
I respect them.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather see your team splurge $50 million in free agency on the Mark Sanchez, or would you rather splurge $50 million in free agency on Brandon Whedon?
What the fuck?
Speaking from personal experience, my team did that.
Is this too soon, though, with what Mark Sanchez just did?
We're not talking about that. Is
this before he was an asshole?
Before.
All right, Brandon Whedon. Okay.
Would you rather your team lost every game of the season in the final seconds of the 16th game to miss the playoffs?
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's 17, but this is...
second option.
Yeah.
Would you?
God. Would you rather be forced to listen to 24-hour straight hours with no breaks of any kind of Stephen A. Smith talking about Aaron Rodgers or Skip Bayless talking about Tom Brady?
Oh, my God. Stephen A.
I was about to say Stephen A.
I can't stand Skip.
God damn it. Would you rather pick up the entire bill for an expensive dinner for... This is old, I can tell it is. The Dallas Cowboys offensive line, so Tyron Smith,
still a lot of
Travis,
of big dudes.
Or the Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I like linemen, but I feel like just sitting there talking like Cam Chancellor.
The Boom, yeah.
That'd be dope.
Would you rather your favorite team lost every Super Bowl it ever appeared in, or never made it to the Super Bowl?
Lost.
Yeah.
I mean, even Bills fans, they lost 4 in a row back then.
Yeah.
Be proud he made it 4 times in a row.
No shit. Would you rather watch a based on true life story football film where your most hated rivals are the film's heroes, or which glorifies your team's most heartbreaking loss ever?
This is the first one. Like
Yeah.
I respect rivals.
Oh God, this is a good one. Then we can end it. Would you rather your favorite team was relocated to London or sold to the Redskins owner, Daniel Snyder? He's not the owner anymore.
No. I hate both of those options, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to see my favorite team crumble. But also London, because I can see them on away games back in the.
Oh, this is a good one. And God, this is old because it keeps bringing up Legion of Boom. You get a chance to be on the Seahawks practice squad. Would you rather spend all day getting stiff-armed and run over by Marshawn Lynch or getting crunch tackled by Cam Chancellor?
I'm doing Marshawn.
Yeah.
I mean, that stiff arm would hurt, but...
Cam in the A-gap, I'm not even meeting that.
Dude, Cam's scary.
All right.
That was good.
We're done. That was something that I just... very randomly was like, I'm gonna not even quiz, just like have like a little fun moment there. But we like games. So, and obviously, as we just said, this is the NFL. We're changing it up on you yet again. But without further ado, we got our first head coach firing.
We did.
It is kind of sad to see, honestly. I do not agree with it.
4-19 though.
I don't care.
As a head coach.
This is the same thing that the Bears do. You get a head coach, you draft the quarterback he wants, and now he's going to have to relearn a new system. They're going to have to do all this shit. And it's just unfortunate because it's Brian, right?
Yeah,
Brian Callahan. I didn't know enough about him before. I didn't think that the Titans should have fired Mike Rabel, but we're not talking about that. It's unfortunate. I get the record, but teams and ownerships have done dumber shit, aka Matt Eberflus with the Bears staying too long. I think they should have given him a season. Because last year he had Will Levis, and we all know how that turned out. They finally got their quarterback. He's not performing well. He's a rookie. It's fine. It's the baby steps. You got to walk before you can run. I get all that. Again, we've preached this, especially me. I preached this on this podcast. Give him time. You didn't give anything.
I'm a big advocate for, at minimum, the 2-year rule.
Yeah.
And they didn't give him that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think
you gave him a year and a half.
Yeah, it's a little too soon. The 4-19 record sucks. It's bad.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. But I'm a big fan of the 2-year rule. And like with coaches, quarterbacks.
I think that's bare minimum for even like system players or just anybody to come in and like actually gain something.
Implement your system fully.
That's what I'm saying.
Develop guys like Cam Ward's now in his sixth game. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of time.
No.
Not a lot of time.
So now you're going to bring in a new head coach, new regime, new everything probably, OC, DC.
It's a lost year because like we saw with Jeff Saturday in the Colts, right? When he was the interim head coach. That was a nice little, like he brought a spark. Yeah. But
it wasn't anything special.
It's not what always happens though with interim head coaches. Like, no. It's tough. It's tough.
It is extremely tough.
And immediately perform.
And that's what every ownership wants. They're like, next man up, basically. It's like, I don't know who their new head coach is. Like, I don't know if it's the OCDC or like fucking assistant head, or I don't even know, quality control coach. My point being, it's like, these owners are so quick to fire, and again, I've said it already 2 times within the past couple of minutes, like, you needed to give them some time. And even with, like, I'll put myself in the same boat, like Brian Schottenheimer, I think he should have 2 years. I could see him getting fired this year. That's a real possibility, but I think in all fairness, every head coach, as you just said, Cam, needs the 2-year minimum.
Mike McCoy.
Who the fuck is that?
He played for the Broncos in 95, Packers 95, 96, Niners and Eagles.
Is he an OC?
He was their senior offensive assistant before being promoted
to head coach.
Yeah, he threw 10 touchdowns in the NFL, 2 picks.
Huh. Okay. I guess we'll see.
He was he was actually the Chargers head coach. That's why it sounds familiar.
Mike McCoy.
He was the Chargers head coach in 13-16, Broncos OC, Cardinals OC, Jaguars quarterbacks coach. So he's got some experience.
I mean, vaguely, this name is now kind of starting to come. I mean, a little bit.
His regular season head coaching record is 27-37.
But whoa,
Not
Jesus. So another like claim that I can make to this argument, it's like the Titans have nothing. Yeah. You got a rookie Cam Ward. You got Calvin Ridley, who is a good weapon. I understand that. You got Tony Pollard, who is a serviceable running back. And then on defense, you got Jeffrey Simmons, who's a top 5 defensive nose tackle. And then you got L'Jarius Sneed. Other than that, this team is fucking terrible. So it's like I just don't know what they expected out of him. And again, like you're coming in with a new quarterback, fresh off being the number 1 pick of the draft this past April. So it's like, it's very unfortunate to see. I feel bad for him, but I am curious to see where the Titans will go this offseason with head coaching hires. Because you obviously like there'll be the hot names coming off of the OCs and DCs and hell even other like special teamers, but like it's just unfortunate to see.
Yeah, I mean, like you said though, first one of the season, it happens.
Yeah,
likely gonna happen again.
I just said Brian Schottenheimer might be one, so I mean I could see Jonathan Gannon getting the fucking boot to ass here real soon, but. Yeah, that's real quick. It was kind of like breaking news today. It happened. It was today, right?
Yeah, or yesterday. Also breaking news, like, everyone in the NFL is pretty even right now. It's like all the favorites lost.
Oh, yeah.
All the good teams.
There's like
good lost.
The Patriots are number 1 in their seed right now, which I actually hate, but
Bills
you know.
Lost.
Eagles lost. Eagles lost. Dallas lost.
5-1.
What?
Colts are 5-1.
Fucking awesome.
I don't know what's going on.
So, yeah, that's a good segue, though, into my personal vendetta I have with my own team and how fucking terrible this defense is. You want to talk about one DC that should be fired? Fire Matt Eberflus right now.
I'll tell you
now.
I'll tell you, the Cowboys could use a guy like Rico Dowdle. They could use a guy like that.
We tried to pay him. Okay, buddy. Okay. Excuse me. I was not expecting this. Good on the Panthers for... I mean, I don't even know where to start with this. I was angry. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty pissed off. Obviously, the Panthers are not a bad team, but it's just our defense that is ranked, I'm almost positive, 32nd in the league. And I'm trying to find the goddamn... Okay, I found it. Hold on. Work with this. So Dallas ranks number 1 in offensive leaders, and then if I go to defense... fucking last.
Yeah.
Dead last. Do you know the last time they had a bad defense? It was Micah Parsons' first. No, he wasn't even in the league. It was the year before that, and we've already fucking trumped that. This is the official, like, worst Dallas defense ever.
It's hard to win games even if you have the best offense.
That's what I'm saying.
The worst defense.
You're playing catch up. If you
30.7 points a game.
They're just giving it up, and it's fucking irritating. And like, I don't, and people can disagree with me all they want. I could fucking care less. Dallas has good pieces. I like people would say Trayvon gets burnt and Duran gets burnt. It's like, yes, sometimes I can see that happening, but they're also not bad cornerbacks. I mean, I'm very excited for DeMarvin Overshown to be coming back, but he had a major fucking knee injury.
It's hard.
So
come back.
I like Kenny Clark. I mean, he's fine. Oso Digizua, he's good. Like, but this defense just has no identity, and they're not playing with anything right now, and it's so irritating to watch because I'm sitting here watching this game on Sunday, and I'm like, okay, it's just like we have a lead, and then they like, obviously the Panthers went up, and then I'm like, okay, let's stop Rico Dowdle. Every fucking play, it was a 7-yard run, and they kept moving down the field, and I'm like, they're running the same fucking play up the A gap, and they're not stopping it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the opposite of what I experienced as a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
You know, great defense, bad offense.
And it's like, I don't even know what to say because it's just so fucking irritating because when the offense is on, I'm like, fuck yeah, we're going to score, baby. Like Javonte Williams having himself a career year. Obviously, George Pickens fucking performing out of his mind. Already has 6 touchdowns this year. Dak's playing well. Ferguson's fucking playing well. Offensive line's coming back too with reinforcements. So it's very frustrating that, like, it's like this isn't a team that can make, it's not a playoff team at the moment. The offense is, but the defense, no. Offense and like special teams, we're fine on that, but like defense can't stop a fucking nosebleed. So it's very unfortunate, and I really do think they need to fire his fucking dumb ass.
Yeah.
I hated that hire before. Obviously, being a Bears fan, I already had to live with his ass. Then he pivoted over to fucking Dallas as a D coordinator. I'm like, oh God, please, no, don't do that. And then I read the writing on the wall right when it fucking happened. I was like, our defense is gonna suck. I can already see it, and sure enough, I was fucking right. So, again, I'm no defensive coordinator or owner, but it's like they got to clean up something. And if they lose to, like, Washington's not a bad team either. If they lose to them, like, I don't know. Like, I'll look up their schedule really quick just because I am curious for Dallas. I'm a Dallas fan. I know their schedule.
Real quick, a fun part to come out of this game. Panthers are 3-0 at home. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're 3-3 overall.
Yeah, but 3-3 at home is pretty cool.
So I could see, oh God, they don't play any fucking, I mean, the Commanders, the Broncos, like maybe to the Cardinals. Or to the Raiders, I could see, but that's halfway through the fucking year at that point. But I digress. I don't want to go too much on a fucking soapbox about my team because this isn't the Dallas Cowboy podcast, but it is fucking irritating as hell to witness live.
But there's probably more Cowboys fans out there. They probably agree with you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's there. Stats don't lie.
You're terrible.
The last defense in the league, it's tough.
Yeah, like, and people were like, Siobhan Revel's coming back. I was like, again, off of a major fucking knee injury.
And like with Overshown too, I mean, love Devin Bush until he got his knee injury. I mean, ACL, but
yeah, I mean,
come back.
Oh God, Overshown got PCL, ACL, it's MCL.
Like linebackers and running backs, it's really hard.
It's hard
to come back from the ACL. Like,
and he already had this injury before.
Adrian Peterson's done it. Chris McCaffrey's done it.
Yeah,
they do it, but anything with the legs when you're a linebacker, running back position. I mean, obviously you can argue for the rest of the position groups, but like receivers, I mean, Odell's had a shit ton of injuries, and he's still had a long career. Like he's able to keep coming back,
and it's just really unfortunate too because you just. Again, speaking, and that's another thing I wanted to bring up. We keep talking about injuries in this podcast, but we'll wait for a couple seconds on that. But
why you don't talk about the 49ers IR team?
Yeah, no shit. The fucking toothpicks. He's got
to sacrifice a player every week to
get Christian McCaffrey. I saw that too. Yeah, and George Kittle.
Oh my God.
As much as I hate the 49ers, and when I'm watching Dallas play them, I'm a D1 hater anytime. But like when I take a step back, it's like I feel bad for these players.
Especially Fred Warner.
Fred Warner's like the best middle linebacker.
And just sucks.
Like he broke his ankle and like what is there something else in there I think too. I mean I didn't watch the game unfortunately. I watched parts of it. Let me check myself on that. But like I saw it and I do feel bad because again we've talked about it on every NFL episode on this podcast. Like every week somebody's getting fucking injured and it's a season-ending injury.
Look at the Bucs now. We talk about their deep receiving core. Now Mike Evans is hurt. Yeah, Ibuka's having problems with his hamstrings, and then Chris Godwin's obviously so.
Sterling Shepard's the number one.
Tess Johnson.
I know.
Love him getting some play time.
Oregon, baby.
Love him flipping through the air and Baker saying, if I was 142 pounds, I could fly too.
No shit.
Love that. But
it's just, it sucks because, like, again, I don't want to go too long about that, but I did want to bring it up because it's just like, it's like we're flipping a coin. It's like, what fucking team's going to get now this major injury on their team?
It gives people like Flanoy.
Ryan Flanoy. And he has been kind of doing good. I'm happy for Flanoy, too, since CD.
It gets other players some time, like what happened, a couple years ago, like with the Lions when Bo Scarborough off, or like Craig Reynolds, their other running back. Like, it happens. You
wanted Dallas to keep Bo Scarborough.
You get some exciting players that you might not have heard of.
Well, as you and I talked about, like, it's depth. Like, it doesn't matter if they get injured, like, next man up.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody feels sorry for you. It's like, step up, do your fucking job, shut your mouth. And, like, that doesn't happen all the time. And I'm not saying depth players suck, but it's like, there's a reason that we have depth and they're not a starters. So I guess we'll find out. I don't know the depth on the San Fran's linebacking core. I mean, to your point, it's like, damn, Ayuk, Fred, fucking Charvarius Ward left in the offseason. I mean, Jesus, Nick Bosa tore his ACL again. And then you got CMC hanging on by a fucking thread waiting for a slight fucking pivot on the leg to break his shit. But
I mean, the official 49ers depth chart doesn't have they only have Tatum Bethune
I don't even know
as their next middle linebacker.
Tatum Bethune.
He will be playing. They have Bryce Huff playing for Gross Matos.
Eater Gross Matos.
They have Renardo Green playing for Trey Tomlinson.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see, man. But yeah, we're gonna move on from that. I mean, Jesus, we should have a segment where it's like, what fucking injury is gonna happen this week, and what for 5 minutes can we talk about that? So moving on, I did see something about we talked about this, and I'm hearing about locker room cancer in the Dolphins.
Who is it?
Some reporter after the post game. I'm pretty sure they went after. They didn't go after Tua, but they're like, "What's going on? Like, is it the camaraderie?" And he's like, "People aren't showing up for like practices, meetings, and stuff like that." And it's like, okay, Tua, you don't say that shit out loud because now you have a spotlight on yourself.
I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that because maybe he has to. Maybe that's.
Well, he is the quarterback. I get that.
His teammates accountable.
But so, I mean, you do make a good point. I didn't think about it like that. If I'm flipping sides,
like, if I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, I'd be pissed.
Well, yeah.
But then too, you could, on the negative spectrum of it, maybe Tua was not a good leader. Like, maybe they don't respect him enough where he's like, hey, come to practice, and they keep not, and like showing up late, and then now he's frustrated, so he's voicing it.
But also on that, like, speaking up for Tua, overall, like, Tua's a national championship winner. Yeah. Who else on that fucking team won anything?
But I mean,
Waddle,
leader.
I don't know. And Waddle and Tua came from Alabama, so and they were coached under Nick Saban, so they have that championship mentality. I mean, I can see him being a leader, but also not like I guess like a Tom Brady-esque type of leader where he holds everybody to that highest of standard.
Man's respect.
Yeah, but like it just seems like they're just going through the motions again, and that offense looks just not piss poor, and I truly do think Mike McDaniels will lose his job this year.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, it's not looking good for him. I mean,
Tyreek Hill said he's leaving after he already broke his shit.
It'd be great for Mike McDaniel to go somewhere else. His
change of scenery, as we talked about, it's great.
Has worn off in Miami. I don't know if I want to say he's gonna go back to an OC role.
I think he should.
I mean, Titans' job will be open.
I don't think I mean, you're going from another piss poor team to another team.
He could take a stab at college.
I think he just needs to perfect his craft.
Yeah.
So obviously when they first got hired, that offense, as we talked about a couple episodes ago, it was great. It was grand. You got to do more. You got to change it up, get more motion, fucking do this, flea flicker the shit out of it. But it's tough to see, and I don't know enough about it, but I did want to bring it up because it's just like this Dolphins team, like, you want to see him be good, but it's just like you can tell something's off. Even before Tyreek got injured, like communication was off. Like Hill hasn't been good since 2 years ago when he like was just popping off. It's
also just like a lot of with Hill. I mean, it's a lot of diva shit too.
Yeah,
a lot of off the field stuff.
I mean, wide receiver, we talked about the crash out and diva shit already, but it's just like, I'm sure he probably brings that into the locker room too.
But after Hill, like Waddle's great. I don't think Waddle is who you want your number one guy to be.
I think Waddle is more of a Devontae Smith.
Yeah,
he's a serviceable two. He can step up in the one role when they're out, but he's not the one.
He's not, and I can't remember because Hill is a one. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, Hill's the one.
I'm talking like AJ Brown, Calvin Johnson, big body. number. DeAndre Hopkins.
Like, even with, like, fucking, and again, I'll be biased, like, with CD and George, like...
They complement each other.
Honestly, they do.
Because I'm not going to lie, like, CD is closer to a 1. I don't think Pickens is a 1. Like, he's playing like a 1.
Yeah.
But, like, for long term, I think they just complement each other really well.
I think their styles of play, and, like, because, again, CD is big, but he's not, like, bigger like George. He does the 50-50 balls. CD is you're more of a slot guy, like, throw it down the fucking middle. But again, I mean... I don't know. I guess we'll see. The Dolphins are a shitty team. I'm curious to see what they're going to do in the offseason, like, again, with the whole fucking coaching staff, the quarterback. I know Cam talked about, like, Tua's not really it anymore. Like, do we branch off from him? So I guess we'll see. Moving on, though. I watched the Falcons game last night. Do we think they're legit after this win against B-Town down Buffalo?
No, I don't know. I think the Bills just didn't want to win that game.
Really?
2 fumbles, 2 or 3 picks.
Yeah, give or take. He was not performing well.
Playing well. I mean, I'm gonna still give credit to the Falcons.
Yeah,
Bijan was amazing. Drake London went off.
Yeah, I had Bijan in fantasy.
Yeah, it was great. They played really good. That is the Falcons I expected. Yeah, honestly. The 30-0 loss to Carolina, I think, was a fluke for them. I'm not going to say they're...
Carolina's a good team, though.
I'm not going to say Atlanta's a legit, like, Super Bowl contender.
No.
But I think they're better than people think. I think that was a fluke. And if the offense can perform how the offense should with all the weapons they have, I think they'll be good. But also, I think the Bills just had the absolute
and you know what?
They could have had.
We've said this too, like with college, and even it's the same cliche saying any given Sunday, teams will win that aren't supposed to win.
I think the Bills are going to be fine. They dropped the last 2.
I mean, I do think the Bills will be fine, but I also think this helps the Falcons establish credibility of a good team. Like, Bijan, top 3 running back in the league.
Consistent team.
That's what I'm saying. I think the consistency, like, they benched Penix this year. I do know that for Kirk at least one time.
That Carolina game was pretty rough for Penix.
Yeah, I get that. He needed that.
Yeah, so maybe that helped his confidence. There was a point, though, towards the end, he was holding his elbow. It was his non-throwing elbow, but he was clearly in pain.
Yeah.
I mean, I had some problems with that last drive, though, for the Falcons. Like, there's times they were throwing it, and the Bills' defense dropped, like, 2 picks that game that could have swung the momentum.
Hey, luck's a huge part of it.
It is, but, like, why? Why are you throwing a quick slam when you can just run it, choose some clock?
Like, again, game management and, like, situational awareness in games are a huge thing. Like, if you're under 2 minutes, why are you throwing the ball?
Yeah.
Get rid of all the timeouts. I don't care if you get stuffed every...
Algiers a great option, too. Because Bijan was tired, he came out. Algiers a great option. Keep running it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You know, surprise them with a quick, high-percentage pass.
Or you could leave them both in there and do a wildcat thing. Because, again, the fear factor of Bijan on that field, it's real. And then you can just pivot to Algier. So, I am curious. I like the Falcons. I think you were the one that put them in the playoff contention.
I did.
So it's kind of holding up at the moment. I get we're heading into week 7, but let's pump the brakes. We're gonna keep talking about that. So Cam, I mean that's pretty good. So that's credibility.
I'll stay confident that if they do what I just said, you're good
consistent.
Offense.
Yeah,
you're good offense. You have great players.
They play. Hold on, they might be on a bye this week. They are not. They play. What the fuck?
They play the Niners.
Oh, they play the Niners. Well, I have to say the Niners are a 2.5 favorite. We'll get to the upcoming games here soon. But, I mean, yeah, if they do win, then I'll be like, okay, they're good. But they're also in the same division with the Bucs. So that's the Bucs are fucking rolling and bowling right now. So we'll see.
The pick for Baker being the MVP favorite is just looking better.
I know. It's looking good, man. We'll see. We'll see what the next following weeks does for us. But also, there's 2 Monday night games. How about Monday Night Madness in fucking Landover, Maryland? Again, the Bears and Commanders revenge game. Bears got the dub.
What is Troy Aikman's issue?
Dude.
What the fuck?
When I was watching that game and being a Dallas fan, I'm like, Troy, get off the cock of Jaden Daniels and fucking stop being so negative about Caleb.
Funny, too, where it's like, damn, Troy must have his whole life savings against the Bears.
No shit.
Because even when DeAndre scored that long touchdown, it goes, the Bears got lucky. They weren't expecting a 55-yard touchdown on that.
Nobody. That's what. It's a 50. That's exactly it.
You're lucky. DeAndre Swift broke a tackle, stayed in bounds, tight-roped.
Yep.
That's skill.
Yeah.
It's not luck.
You're going
on the Commanders for missing the fucking tackle.
Yeah.
But no, they got lucky.
No, it's not.
I hate
that. Does piss me off because that happens a lot with my team. Or just like I can see that this is why I get mad over certain players.
Clear bias.
Yeah. Josh Allen and Mahomes. It happens all the time.
And then too, like Jaden Daniels just fucking high hyping him up the whole time. Again, I'm not the biggest Caleb Williams supporter.
Neither am I.
But saying, Caleb looks off tonight, all those comments against Caleb. And
that team was a fucking roller coaster.
And then, too, that
game, I should say.
That offsides lineup on DJ Moore, they originally called it on the Commanders, and that was weird.
Or the illegal formation on Theo Bennett for the Romo Dunze. Great fucking catch, by the way. And again, I'm glazing my other favorite team. But if I'm nitpicking, and this is other fans too, not even Bears fans, are like, it seems like the refs and Troy were kind of glazing on Commanders a little bit.
And the thing that I'm always going to talk about with NFL refs, because that's probably another reason I stopped watching the NFL, the calls just suck.
They go certain ways,
It's because they're fucking union. They need to not be union. They need to have their jobs on the line for bad calls.
I agree.
Need to have punishments, because that's what happens in college. So in college, there's an SEC ref.
I didn't know that.
He got demoted to the Sun Belt. That's what happens. You will get demoted in conference.
Oh, shit.
The whole ref team. Like, if you as a unit in college do not call games well, you will get demoted.
See, this is
conferences.
This is where like the script and like the conspiracy theories of NFL, because it's like they know who they want and they know all of that whole like. And again, we're not talking about that, but we can dabble over it. But it's like this is why the whole NFL universe. It's like this is weird.
It's
like
weird.
Again, last year with the pass interference call when the Bengals played the Chiefs with like 10 seconds left. Pass interference. Yes, the blatant no call. What the fuck?
Like, it happens too often. Again, and for the most part, it doesn't actually decide the final outcome.
Just caught it.
Yeah, but like for the most part, it's not going to decide the final outcome of the game. But when it does, it's so frustrating.
Yes,
it's so frustrating.
And again, not even talking about our teams. I've seen this with Philly. My deepest hatred. Like, and I'm like, that call was fucking terrible.
And also too, I don't want to keep referring everything to college. But they should do what the ACC and Big 12 are doing now, where you can listen in to the calls.
I think they should do that.
That would help people to see it's not fucking rigged. You do it into the call center. You hear the conversation of, but he did this. Because even one time in an ACC game, there's a guy in there saying, no, I don't think this is a penalty. And then someone checked him and said, look at this. He goes, you're right, switch it.
See, like you need, and I'm sure they do have multiple people on, but again, it's weird because again, that's where the conspiracy thing comes up. And again, I also am a big believer on like, fire the refs and hold them accountable for shitty fucking calls.
Fines, because too, what was that one time they did a special on how like the refs like, this ref is an aerospace engineer, this ref is a fucking
I don't give a fuck if you're a lawyer
or some shit. Like they have all these high paying jobs outside. They don't give a fuck. Then there needs to be some incentive for them to do the absolute best they can do. Because, human nature, you make mistakes.
And I get that. You're not going to be 100% perfect.
You're constantly making bad mistakes that affect games. You should be punished.
And I think, too, because the best officiating crew gets to ref in the Super Bowl. Because it's like they make all the right calls. They make, like, they do their job, which I think that's good. But also, I did think I saw something about, like, the worst team, like, gets, like, coached back up or something, officiating crew or something like that. I could be talking out of my ass, but I did see something where, like, the past 2 years, like, they got fined or something because they were doing terrible. But again, a fine doesn't mean shit because they're still not holding them accountable because you have all this social media and all these pages like us like that will nitpick at it, which I get that. Then the nitpicking is a little stupid.
Maybe we're wrong, but they need to have more transparency.
That's what I'm saying.
And if they have more transparency on everything they do behind the scenes, when refs do fuck up, when refs are bad, then like, hey, this is the action we're taking. Yeah. Good, thank you. We're gonna stop bitching about it.
We need to see some action, but. That we weren't supposed to be talking about the refs, but we got on a little bit of a soapbox. But let's circle back to that game. It was a good game. Obviously, me being the Bears fan, like my emotions were up and down. I was watching it with my woman. She was feeling the same way too. She was getting upset about certain things. It felt like too, like with the offense of the Bears, I should say, they would drive, they would get to their own 30, and then they would stall out. I saw that from the fucking second quarter all the way on.
They made a lot of mistakes after.
And it's like, what are we doing? And like, they won. I'm happy. But like, they have a good offense. They really do when they're cohesive, when they're playing well. When like I saw Luther Burden got his touches too. I was really happy about that.
DeAndre Swift played really well.
They got the rushing game going. Like everything was clicking on all cylinders. But it's like they got to the 30 and then it just stopped.
Did you also see Ben Johnson?
Yes.
They shut the fuck up.
Yes, that guy is a fucking maniac, and I love it.
I think that was to his OC most likely.
Probably fucking Declan Doyle or whatever his name is, but. The Bears, if I'm criticizing them, when they got the first 2 turnovers on the first quarter, I do not. 6 points ain't gonna do it. Yeah. Clearly, you won by 1.
Yeah.
We needed 14.
Yeah.
Like, again, happy that they won, but it's like clean those things up. And I know Ben Johnson's got them. Mm-hmm. I've seen improvements even from week 1 all the way to fucking week 6. Not bad, especially in the NFC North. Yeah. Holy fuck, you're doing well, man.
The Bears are having a better start to the season than we thought.
Yeah, really they play.
When we drove to Chicago and I saw a billboard that said Bears stay 2-2 because they can't lose on a bye.
Shit.
Enjoyed that. I like that Chicago's having a little bit of fun with them.
Yeah, they play New Orleans. So again, hypothetically, Saints suck. Sorry, Saints fans. The Bears should be 4-2. Mm-hmm. After this week. But again, every fucking Sunday, like we don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to give my love to Washington. I hate you guys, but you're not a bad team.
No, they're doing without Terry McLaurin.
Please help me out with Buddy's running back name, Ja'Cory
Krosky Merritt.
Love that kid.
Arizona. Playing
out of his mind. 7th round pick. Played 1 game last year.
He proved me wrong.
Eligibility. That kid's got some. Obviously, Washington had faith in him after trading away Brian Robinson. Yeah. That kid plays with his heart on his sleeve. He plays rough. He plays tough. I like that they're giving him a chance. Obviously, being a 7th-round draft pick, got that chip on your shoulder. You want to perform. So, and he fucking did. Washington's not a bad team, but I'm curious. Like the NFC East, it's a weird conference right now. Again, we got Dallas, got New York, got Washington. Every team in there is kind of like, we don't know what's really going on. But I guess we'll find out. But overall, good Monday night game. I would put that over the Bills and Falcons game just because of the madness and everything that had happened. You got a blocked field goal, too. You had a fumble, unfortunately, fuck you. With Jane Daniels handing it to Ja'Cory, right?
Yeah, it was the weather, bad handling.
But again, that's why I love football, because like that shit happens and it's awesome. And obviously, like as Cam and I just said a couple minutes ago, luck can play a huge role in this. But good week overall. Let's just recap it too. I'll give myself some credibility. I picked the Giants to win against Philly.
Cam Scadaboo. The Giants won. They kicked the shit out of Philly. Fuck you, Philadelphia. 34-17.
I watched it. It was a good game. Ass beating from hell. I don't really know what's going on with Philly either. It seems like 2 years ago, Philly a little bit.
It's kind of what we talked about their offense.
Yeah.
They lose all momentum.
Yeah.
Or they don't start with any.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like 50.
You never know what you're going to get.
What we've been seeing now, the Eagles is either they're a second half offensive explosion, first half, but they don't do a complete game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then the Denver-New York game, really close. New York had the lead at one point, and then Denver drove. It was ugly. I do feel bad for the Jets a little bit, but I also don't, because they're cursed from hell, and it's a New York
9
team.
9 sacks for the Broncos defense.
I know I had them in fantasy. You love to see it, buddy. You love to see it.
The Colts.
Arizona. I picked Arizona. Cam picked the Colts. Colts came in, did what Colts do. They won.
Brissett played pretty well, though.
He did. Jacoby Brissett, yeah. Pittsburgh and Steelers. It was a close game at one point, but then the Steelers kind of ran away from it. Again, we talked about this last week. I'm curious what's going to happen when they play again, because history repeats itself. They'll split it. It's a tough division, obviously, as we talked about, plenty of time. So we'll see. Let's not brush over this Dallas and Carolina game. Obviously, they fucking lost. Rico Dowdle backed up his shit. They weren't buckled. He ran all over him, motherfucker. It was nice to see. I liked Rico Dowdle even when he was on Dallas. I wanted them to keep Rico Dowdle too.
I mean, he's balled out.
He's balling out. So hopefully he remains the starter when Chuba gets back. But
they'll split it.
Pickens got 168 yards, so Pickens doing his thing. Prescott's doing his thing. Obviously, we talked about the fucking defense. But Carolina is obviously not a bad team. They're 3-3, so we'll see what happens.
Seahawks are looking good.
Seahawks and Jaguars. Great game. Love that game. Don't really have a whole lot to talk on that besides JSN popping off for 162 yards. Again, those Ohio State wide receivers know how to fucking play wide out. LA and Baltimore game, fucking boring as hell. Baltimore, it's panic time. You are
come back from 1-5.
1-5. That's terrible, especially in that division. They're not going to win it. I don't even think they're a playoff team.
They have a chance to turn it around and get above the Bengals, but with how the Steelers it's a bad division this year with how the Browns and Bengals are playing.
Yeah,
so they can still get second place.
But you have a bye this week. and then they play the Bears, which we'll see, man. Like I can see the Bears.
What's Lamar's timetable?
Huh?
What's Lamar's timeframe?
It's like weekly. So I really don't know. But even with Lamar, it's like you're 1-5. That's so hard to come back for. You have to win 5 games, and then you're at 500, and then it's like, okay, now where do we go? So if you lose literally one more, it's like, fuck me. And the AFC is a hard conference overall, too. I mean, with the way the Patriots are playing, too, you might have them coming out of that division, too, as long with the Bills. I mean...
Well, currently, though, they're the number 12 team in the AFC.
Who's the top, 7 teams that make it to the playoffs?
Yeah, so, I mean, they're not super far out.
But, again, if teams keep winning, it only makes their life harder. Yeah. Tennessee, Las Vegas, fucking boring. I'm not going to talk about that game. Green Bay, Cincy, I thought Joe Flacco was going to do it. He didn't. Against playing the Packers twice. Packers got it done at Lambeau. San Fran and Tampa, fucking awesome game.
Yeah.
Again, I cannot. We talk about Baker every week. That guy's my consensus MVP of this year. They keep finding ways to win. San Francisco is no pushover. Mac Jones playing out of his mind. So, yeah, awesome. Detroit and Kansas City, a great game too. Obviously, the scuffle between Brian Branch and Juju.
Oh, yeah.
It's unfortunate to see. You don't like seeing people get into a fight. I know Brian Branch got suspended for a single game. I don't think Juju got any repercussions of any sort.
I didn't see it.
You know when, like, obviously football tensions are high. Fans play a big part of that. But even so, it's like you have people watching, you act accordingly. And even myself, like, nobody's perfect. I get that. But it is unfortunate to see because you have people, you idolize these people, and then you see that happen. It's very unfortunate. So it's like, keep your emotions in check. So it's frustrating, but also, like, I get it too, because sometimes, like, it just comes to a boiling point and you fucking crash out.
And it was a tough game.
Yeah, I picked the Lions. They didn't win, so I didn't think Kansas City had it in. But yeah, they got their ass kind of kicked. So it's unfortunate, but I guess we'll see what happens in the following weeks.
I do wish that Jared Goff touchdown pass would have stood.
Yeah, me both. But let's move on to week 7 for some games. Let's give you some picks, and then we're gonna call it a day, people.
Steelers Bengals to kick it off.
Steelers Bengals.
I'm going with Steelers.
It is in Ohio, but I don't think that makes a fucking difference. Pittsburgh's 5.5 favorites. Yeah, I'm picking Pitty all the way.
I'm going with Steelers. Rams Jaguars should be an underrated good game.
It's in England. Currently, the Rams got a 2.5 favorite.
I'm taking the Jags.
Honestly, I'm taking Jags too.
They're the England's team.
Yeah, dude.
They've been playing there so often. It's home field for them.
Yeah, it is home field. Chicago at Saints. I'm going to pick Chicago.
Roll with the Bears.
Let's not give them everything. Let's talk about Philly and Minnesota. That's kind of like a rivalry going on right now. I think they played each other like every year the past 4 years. You obviously got the conference championship a couple years ago where Philly won the Super Bowl but also kicked the shit out of.
I'm going to roll with the Eagles.
Minnesota, you're going to roll with Philly. So it's in Minneapolis. Philly's 1.5 favorites. I don't keep picking the opposite team because I hate Philly, but I do think Minnesota gets this done just this one time. So I'm going to roll with Minnesota. Ooh, Indianapolis against LA. It's a good one. It's in SoCal. It's in Inglewood. Chargers are 1.5 favorites.
The Colts barely got it done against the Cardinals.
I'm going to pick Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with my Pookie.
Who? Yeah. Oh, Herbie fully loaded?
Yeah.
You're going to stick with him? Let's give him one more game Sunday, and then let's give him the Monday.
Commanders Cowboys.
Fuck. Washington's 1.5 favorites. Jaden Daniels has not... Wait, that was Marcus that beat him last year. We beat Jaden. I don't know. I don't want to... I'm going to leave my opinion out of this one. Yeah, I'm going to leave my opinion out of this one because I have an argument for both teams, but I don't want to pick this one.
That's fair.
But you can if you want to.
I'll go with the Cowboys.
You'll go with Cowboys?
Cowboys
at
home.
I don't... fuck it.
Buccaneers Lions is going to be...
That's what I was kind of looking at.
That's going to be a great game.
Buccaneers Lions, that can be my game of the week this week. Lions are 5.5 point favorites, but I'm picking Baker.
I'm going to pick Baker, too.
Baker's bacon, buddy.
As long as Amika is healthy.
Emeka. I don't know when all their other wide receivers come back, but we'll see. You guys got a little bit of our picks. We recapped it. We did other things, but we're going to put a bow on this present for this
pretty straightforward
episode. Pretty straightforward. And again, we appreciate you guys like bobbing and weaving through all these loops that Cam and I have been doing. Again, usually on Tuesdays we talk about college, but we're going to do the switcheroo. How are you on you this week? You'll get fully Cam on Thursday. Again, I don't want to repeat myself. It's going to give you so much shit, and I can't wait for it. But well, again, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program of Thursday of next week with everything in line, regular college episodes on Tuesday, your Thursdays for NFL, and then whenever we're feeling like it, your degenerate episodes. But
They'll come back.
Yeah. Cam's for sure. It's going to come back.
I might do it Thursday on my own.
Shit, son. Fuck, call me in at that point. I'll be drinking on the beach. But anyway, that's from Saturdays to Sundays. We hope y'all enjoyed it. We're going to be tuning out. We love y'all. Goodbye.